his last touchdown pass against Alabama, it seemed like a lot went into it, from changing the ball, changing hands, having to hop and line of scrimmage. What do you think about that play and putting the right touch on the ball too?
Yeah, I mean, it's an outstanding play. I know we run it, every week in practice, and Coach Lashley had it prepared, but it was a great play, especially in the moment.
Can you talk about the progress the defensive line's made since spring training through now?
Yeah, I mean, our defensive line has gotten better. Each practice, each game, Coach Garner has a lot of guys rotating in. He keeps them fresh, and that's been a big key to our success also, our front four, on defense.
Gus, Trey Mason had 264 rushing yards last against Bama. Before that game, only one team that had 165. What does that say about him individually?
Well, I mean, of course, that's tough to get yards against those guys. That says a lot about him. I mean, I think he's one of the better running backs in the country too. And the hard yards. I think it says a lot about our offensive line. Because offensive line they won the battle up front and allowed Trey to have a lot of yards, but he earned some real hard ones, after contact.
Chris Davis just said he got a standing ovation in class today. What's it like to see him get that kind of recognition, and has it been a long time coming for him?
Yeah, we're very proud of him, but I think a key to this week will be how we handle success, and that's great and all that, but we gotta move on, and we gotta put all of our energy in the Missouri Tigers, top 5 team, and we'll pat ourselves on the back, after that game.
What impresses you about the Missouri defense?
Very aggressive. I mean, they can run. They play together. They play extremely hard. That's the thing that stands out to me. And they make you earn it. I mean, you watch them on film, there's very few cheap plays. I mean, they make you earn it. They make you have drives put together. They're very impressive.
Gus, you had said that Jeremy Johnson had a bigger plan heading into the Iron Bowl than any other game. I don't think he even took the field. So kind of went into
Yeah, kind of like I said last week. I mean, we have a plan for him every week, but how the game unfolds determines a lot of things, and so that's kind of what happened.
Gus, when you think about that series of events in that fourth quarter, the 4th down stops on back-to-back drives for both teams, and then the missed blocked field goal, and the series, have you ever been a part of something like that sequence?
I don't think I've probably ever been a part of a sequence like that with that much on the line in that big of a game. But just very proud of our team to rise to the occasion, come up big defensively, come up big offensively, and come up big special teams, and sign of a good team.
That's what led you to JB Grimes initially, just kind of to hire him, and what you liked about his.
Yeah, I've known JB for a long time. He's an old Arkansas guy, just like me. We've had a relationship for a long time, and got Arkansas State, and he's the first guy we called. Did a great job last year. I think we led our league in rushing, brought him here. He's done a great job. He's one of the better teachers I've ever seen up front, but his biggest strength is he has a great relationship with his players, and they play extremely hard for him.
You talk about keeping things the same every week. How much time, though, really goes into a week like this when you prepare for an opponent you didn't think you'd face, or you might not have thought you'd face? And obviously, during the season, you kind of know we got these guys on our schedule. So how much extra time?
Yeah, you just you try to put a little extra time earlier in the week just to get familiar with them. But after you get going, teams at this point in the year, they do pretty much what got them there. And like I said, they're a very good football team.
Does Missouri remind you of anybody offensively or defensively you played this year?
They're like I said, they're the second best rush defense in our league. That says a lot. They rush the football extremely well. I mean, they're a very good football team.
Gus, when you look at the tape of Missouri, does the Ole Miss game stand out more to you as far as one that you could look more to see more offensive tendencies, given Ole Miss's offense obviously most similar to yours?
I mean, Ole Miss doesn't run the ball as much as we do, but they did a great job defending. I mean, they played at Ole Miss and for the most part shut their offense down, so that says a lot.
Because I'm sure there were a lot of Auburn fans who didn't sleep Saturday night. How about you? How long did it take you to unwind after something like that?
Yeah, it took a little bit to unwind. It takes, no matter who we play, it takes me a little bit to unwind, sit down and take everything in. Probably went to sleep around 2 o'clock, that's about normal. And, got up the next morning early, ready to go.
How early?
It's pretty early.
Gus, are you gonna do the same schedule as a normal game week?
Yeah, we're gonna keep everything the same.
Did you go to Waffle House after the game? I feel like-
No, I didn't go to Waffle House. It was a little bit too crazy out there. I barely got off the field, so I figured I'd wait, till things calmed down a little bit.
You hear about them reserving a table for you, and they've got a Waffle House hat for you and everything next time?
I didn't hear all that, but, I was gonna stay in that
So,
night.
no Waffle House hat?
Think about
There is
that
all
scene.
this, static around this game as well as looking at the bigger national picture as well. How do you keep your team, from getting involved in that?
You know, I'm really not worried about our team at all in that area. I mean, this game's big enough, playing for the SEC championship. And, so, I mean, they're gonna be focused on that. There's no doubt in my mind. We'll worry about all that afterward and, see what happens.
Guess it was kind of lost, I guess, with the way everything ended Saturday night. But can you talk about just the performance of Stephen Clark and how, field position in this week's game will be probably such a big
Yeah,
factor?
there was two big punts down there. I think we got them in the 1 and the 2. I mean, that was huge plays in the game. Now, give them credit. They came out and they had good offensive plays to get off the, the goal line. But, our special teams has been a strength of ours all year. They've got a very good special teams too. So that'll be a big key to the game. We're gonna need to play extremely well on special teams.
Gus, how much does it help that you got a lot of guys that are familiar with the Georgia Dome, familiar with the surroundings there heading into this one?
Yeah, I mean, I think it would probably help, I think we played the Chick-fil-A Bowl in 2011. 2010, there's not very many guys still left off that team that played in the SEC championship, but hopefully the seniors that were there and played will be able to provide